Hello again, everyone. Joe from On AV and On a Vinyl back with another video for you. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it very much that you do. Little different concept today. 20 albums, $10 or under in under 10 minutes. We'll see if I can pull it off. I usually talk too much, but we'll see if we can make it work. Stopwatch is going. Got to add about 20 seconds and we'll go from there. Real quick before I get into them though, May the 10th, save the date. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. we're going to be here Saturday, May the 10th. It's our 1-year anniversary. We've got a bunch of stuff planned. I will update you with the info as soon as we finalize all that. Okay, here we go. First up is going to be the Fine Young Cannibals. You probably know them best from the song She Drives Me Crazy. This is their first album. Really good stuff, just funky, fun party music. Great stuff, good to listen to. Lots of horns. I like it. There you go, $10. The Fine Young Cannibals. Their first album. Up next. Oh, I'm doing okay. This, I'm sure I've promoted this album before. There are probably a couple of copies here. In my opinion, a very, very good album. All of these, of course, are my opinion. You may differ in your opinion, but just some suggestions and sometimes I show a little higher priced albums. Not always, but this is 20 under 10 in under 10, and I'm already wasting time. Carole King and Tapestry, $10. Wonderful, wonderful singer-songwriter music. We're doing okay. Pete Townsend, you may know the best from The Who. One of these when he's playing the guitar. Anyway, this is just one of his solo albums, and this has got Face the Face on it. Really great stuff. Love that drum beginning in this album. Good stuff. Pete Townsend, Face the Face. $7. Can't go wrong. A little Pete for $7. Up next, this is, there's a few versions of this around. This happens to be a nice copy. Cover's got a little bit of ring wear on it, so it's a little bit less. It's $10, but it is Dire Straits and Love Over Gold. Sounds fantastic. Really, really great music as well. In my opinion, again, always just my opinion, but there you go, Love Over Gold. That is at $10. There are some higher priced ones, little cleaner versions. This is the Canadian version, there's the UK version. I think there's one still left. Anyway, this one is 10, Love Over Gold from Dire Straits. ELO and Time. The Electric Light Orchestra, Jeff Lynne and company, good stuff. You can't remember what's all on here. Hold On Tight, that's on here. From the End of the World, 21st Century Man. Again, my opinion, you can't really go a heck of a lot wrong with Jeff Lynne and ELO. This is Time, and this is $10. Hey, look, Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's got a new tour coming out, I think, in the next little while. And we're also going to have, teaser, we're going to have some great, I think, priced reissues of some Iron Maiden on that May the 10th. So stay tuned for that. Not putting them out beforehand. You're going to see them on the 10th. Up next, Boz Scaggs, Lido Shuffle on here, as well as Lowdown. So probably his best known album. Again, decent shape, good stuff. If you ever have a problem with an album that you purchase from us, if you are not happy with it at the price you paid, because sometimes they're priced a little less than they should be, because the cover is a little more beat up, or maybe there's a couple of scuffs on there, but it plays through. But again, if you're ever dissatisfied with an album you buy from us at the price you pay, bring it back. But this is Boz Scaggs and Silk Degrees, $5. There you go. You can take that and you can set it up at a bench somewhere, put your hand on the bench, and you can do, you know, one of those pictures. Anyway, I digress. I've got lots of time left, I think. I'm going to get down to it, and it's going to be no time. Little Phil Collins era Genesis. I like this album. Mama's on here. Illegal Alien. That's all. Home by the Sea. It's a very, very good album. Again, it depends if you're more of the proggy early Genesis with Peter Gabriel, or if you're the later, a little more poppy version of Genesis with Phil Collins at the lead vocal position. There you go. That is Genesis and self-titled. I've talked about this young lady before as well. She is an artist that I think does not get the credit that she deserves. Great voice, outstanding performer from what I understand as well. I've never had a chance to see her and unfortunately will not, but this is Linda Ronstadt and Simple Dreams Great stuff on here. It's So Easy, Simple Man, Simple Dream. What else is on here? Tumblin' Dice. Her version of Tumblin' Dice is maybe a little bit better than the Stones version, and I really like the Stones version. So, up next, you know him from Van Halen, but this is before he got to Van Halen and after he was in the band Montrose. This is Sammy Hagar, and this is Three Lock Box. I like Sammy on his own. I like Sammy in Van Halen. I like Sammy in Montrose. I like Sammy currently. So there you go. Three Lock Box on here. Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. Great song as well. Remote Love. Remember the Heroes. This is a great album. Just guitar rock. Good stuff. Sammy Hagar. $10. I think maybe I missed telling you that Genesis was 7 and Linda was 5, because all of these 20 are under $10. 10 and under, pardon me. Supertramp and Crime of the Century. Again, this is one, there's a few versions of it around, but this is a pretty decent copy. Again, it's got a little bit of ring wear. It may have a scuff or two, but it plays through, and if you have a problem, bring it back. But this is the $10 version of Crime of the Century. You crank that first part of School up with the scream, wake the neighbors, have a little fun with it, away you go. Little John Cougar Mellencamp. I don't know if he was, what was he at this point? Oh, he was John Cougar Mellencamp. $5, contains Crumbling Down in Pink Houses. There you go, it's just a good John Cougar album. If you do not have $5, you really cannot go wrong. There is a newer version. Not newer version of a John Cougar Mellencamp album, a newer John Cougar Mellencamp album. It's over there, but it's not $10 and under, so I'm not going to show it. Christopher, Spanish Train and Other Stories. If he had a hit song, well, he had a few, Lady in Red, I suppose. But anyway, of course, the big one on here is Spanish Train. A little bit of a card game between the devil and God. Really good stuff. Patricia the Stripper also on here. Christopher, Spanish Train and Other Stories, $7. How am I doing? 6:46 in, and I started at a little late, so we've probably got 3 minutes to go. I think I can do it. This, again, is another one that we've got a couple of copies around, but this is Venus and Mars by Paul McCartney and Wings. I really like this album. Magneto and Titanium Man. Venus and Mars is on here. You gave me the answer. Rock Show's on here. Love in a Song. Good album. The extra bits are not in this one, but it is, again, a decent copy, $7, Venus and Mars. There is one, I think, that's got all the extra stuff and maybe in a little bit better shape. Little Blue Eyed Soul, early, in fact, I think first Hall & Oates album. You may know Hall & Oates from Private Eyes and all of that, and I am not a big fan of that, but their early stuff, really good. Again, Blue Eyed Soul. This has got the other version of, what is it on here? She's Gone. The original version, it changed a little bit for the radio and later on. But anyway, Abandoned Luncheonette, $10 for that. 7:52, got to go a little quicker. Roger Hodgson, lead singer from Supertramp from earlier, solo album. This holds up against a lot of other Supertramp albums. $7, there's that one. How we doing? 8:06, the Boomtown Rats. I've mentioned this one before, The Fine Art of Surfacing. Of course, the song I Don't Like Mondays can be controversial. Really good album, though. Bob Geldof and everybody. $10 for that one, The Fine Art of Surfacing. 8:20 plus 20, 8:40. We're going to have to do these rapid fire. The Byrds. You know, Gene Clark, Chris Hillman, David Crosby, Roger McGuinn, and Michael Clark, The Byrds. Good stuff. That is $10. Famous Blue Raincoat. Jennifer Warnes Sing the Songs of Leonard Cohen, one of our great poets here in Canada. Jennifer Warnes, that one is $10. 8:44, oh, I think we're going to make it. I can slow down a little bit. The Dream Police, they are coming to you. I got to stop singing. Cheap Trick, Dream Police. Good album, $7. These guys still out getting it done. If you ever go see Cheap Trick, Rick throws out more guitar picks at the end of the show than I have ever seen anybody else ever do. 9:04, last one. We started off, no, we didn't start off quite with a singer-songwriter. Carole King was second, but another wonderful singer-songwriter, Jim Croce and I've Got a Name. Of course, that one is on here. What else is on here? Working at the Car Wash Blues. There's the other hit off of there. 9:23 with 20, so 43. I've got 10 seconds. There you go. 20 albums, $10 and under in under 10 minutes. Come and see us, 1355 Cornwall. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Any questions, let me know.